Hello, everyone. My name is Austin Bryant, and I am here with my branding packaging project for Olympic Coffee. This is my brief. This is my Pantone solid coated color. The coffee, Olympic coffee, is a type of coffee based on a Greek diner. In particular, when I thought of Olympic coffee, I wanted to think of something that was inspiring, something that was encouraging, and something that was uplifting. This is my word art. As you can see, bold, strong, down to earth, and Greek. Definitely tied into this brand. When you think of Olympics, you think Greek, the Romans, type of gladiators, all of those different aspects. My sample audience, as you can see, we have four people of different ethnicities, different ages, 20s, 30s, and 40s, who all incorporate coffee into their lives as a way of life. Um, all around, they have to have their coffee to start the day. Has to be a specific kind. Some may be searching for a specific brand. So it's definitely a product that's, everyone can find, everyone can get and use for, whatever they need as far as their coffee preferences go. The inspiration I took for Olympic coffee, of course, when you think of the Olympics, think of the rings, the torch, the medals. As you can see, strong courageousness, like a lion, the bodybuilder, the Roman Colosseum, all these different inspirational things when you think of that. As far as competitors, these are the six that I felt were the biggest competitors in the coffee industry, especially as far as in stores. They all have very prominent brands in store. The display fonts, these fonts I felt kind of spoke to that boldness that Olympic coffee has. In retrospect, I leaned more towards the last out of this particular group, the PF Hellenica font. Info level fonts, I felt that the industry font would be good as far as, body text, subtext. These are my sketches. Started out with just utilizing the letters O and C, kind of trying to incorporate maybe a handle of a coffee cup. I went kind of literal as the process moved forward with the Olympic rings, and in particular, taking the rings and making them coffee beans, a torch, but towards the end, I think I incorporated two of these in particular into the main logo process. As you can see, this is the main logo that I chose. It is a play on an Olympic gladiator's helmet. And if you look closely on the inside of the helmet, it is a coffee bean. It's all one line, very minimal, but to the point. And as you can see, I incorporated the Hellenica text, Olympic coffee. This is a horizontal version with the wording, and this is a vertical version. And this is the final result. Olympic coffee. As you can see, the helmet going into the coffee bean in the place of where the eye would be, and you can see the circle at the bottom is actually a play on a shield that a gladiator would have with the words Olympic coffee, and then the steam, which you can see better in the colored version of the final logo. This is my color groups. complementary colors. I went with the triadic group as well as some shades of brown. As you can see in the logo itself, I kind of converted it to a circle which looks like a medal. I incorporated that triadic red and blue to make a ribbon of sorts, like an Olympic medal for the brand. This is the letterhead design. I took the brown as the background, and you can see the red, white, and blue ribbon with the medal at the bottom. Again, very minimal but straightforward and to the point. Also with the envelope, this is the identity package mock-up as well. And this is the final color palette. These are the 5 colors that I wanted to incorporate into the packaging. I did my best not to stray away from these colors. Excuse me. And this is my first design of the packaging. I wanted to kind of make it, like I said, straightforward, to the point. I used the ribbons vertically on the side. So on the side of the packaging, you'll see the ribbons in the 2 shades of brown, kind of that tonal, earthy feel for coffee, along with the medal at the front and center with the name Olympic Coffee. Towards the bottom, I have a slogan, "A winner's way to start the day." Something simple but catchy. As well as on the back, "Brew like a winner, drink Olympic coffee." So this is my first design, and it's very minimal, it's very kind of basic, and I want to kind of to add a little flair to it. So going forward, I took some words of advice from classmates, from the professor, and I wanted to add a little more to it. So my second design, as you can see, is a little bit darker, but there are hits of stone on the sides, kind of that, again, tying back into that Roman, that Olympius type feel. So the stone, that texture of the stone gives that strength quality. And also, if you look underneath Olympic Coffee, I removed the slogan and added what looks like a column. Another take on that Greek Roman Olympian type feel. And I actually moved the slogan, "A winner's way to start the day," towards the top flap. As on this particular package, when you see it, your eyes will go to the medal, the name, and then the top flap is also there front and center as well. And my final design, I kept the second one and I added the metallic gold on the top yellow parts. Of course, the Olympics, the gold medal, I wanted to give another feel of texture. So when it all came together, this is what you see. And I think overall this is really good. I love the slogan at the top. You think of, coffee drinkers when they want to, the first thing they do when they wake up, they want to get that perfect cup of coffee. And you walk up to this package and you see "A winner's way to start the day," that'll make you feel good. You'll feel great about your day, and you know that this cup of coffee is going to help you get through your day. And so this is my final package design, and this is my overall concept of the brand Olympic Coffee. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time.